Hickok 45 and Son here, coming back to you with some more information and an update on the YouTube issues that we've been facing. And you might be watching this on any one of our 3 channels, the Clips channel, the Hickok 45 Talks channel, or on the main channel. But we've got some news that's better than what we brought the last time. And that's largely because many of you, as well as some of our colleagues, YouTube gun makers, have helped out, and we have been able to get the attention of the right people at YouTube and have been in talks with them. And I guess the bottom line right now is we've basically lost everything from June the 18th, and all the other videos are somewhat jeopardy. But we are able to move forward, we think, with and be able to navigate the new terms of service. What do you think, John?
Right, because of the new terms of service, essentially, as we kind of explained in the bad news video, the bad news of this is that the new terms of service affects a lot of our existing content. That's why we had to. None of that has changed. That's why we had to take down those videos post June 18th, and it's why. Our videos before that are still in jeopardy.
Well, 12 were removed already.
Right,
yeah.
But the good news part is we now, like Dad said at the beginning of the video, because of some information and some dealings with other people at YouTube, we know how to move forward and stay compliant under the new guidelines. So we're going to basically, the videos that are removed off of the channel since June 18th. We still have those, of course, and they're in our archives. So we'll have to figure out a way to, do something with those to where we can put them back up. That may take some time. If something happens with any of the other older videos, we'll do the best we can to try to get those up to compliance and put them back up so that as much of those videos as possible.
Just a lot of brilliance there we don't want to lose.
Exactly, that's right.
For me, at least.
That's right, exactly. If nothing else, you'll definitely see bits and pieces of them on the Hickok 45 Clips channel.
Yeah.
But we have, again, what was it, 2,700 videos or more posted. So it's going to take, some time. That also brings us to another thing that. And again, thank everyone so much for the support.
Yeah.
There would be no good news if it wasn't for us to share, if it wasn't for that.
Right.
It really was very scary. We spent, my entire adult life. I was, I think, 22 years old when we started this. I'm 36 now.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
So basically, my entire adult life, this has been my career or what we've been doing. So it's very scary. And so that it's nice to know that maybe we can still continue. We just have to be more careful because of the new guidelines. But with the regards to other platforms, we do have stuff on Rumble. That's one of my canned responses a lot of times to people that say just go to Rumble. It's like, well, we were already there and you didn't know, so that should tell you why maybe it's not the answer. Now, if the whole world went to Rumble, sure.
It'd be different,
right? The problem is, even from a Second Amendment perspective, because we feel like what we do here is in support of the Second Amendment, bringing firearms and information and all those things, to the masses and trying to hopefully indoctrinate people into believing in the Second Amendment and being interested in firearms. We don't want to just go into obscurity, right? And right now, YouTube is by far, it's not even close. It is the biggest video sharing platform, and it's not even close.
Yeah, it's not a problem having your videos posted somewhere that they're there. It's just a matter of where is everybody, else.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Potential viewers, and again, we can't share every little detail, but there's the compliance issue. Obviously, that's the thing with the new terms of service, and there's ways to navigate it and be in compliance that we feel pretty confident about now after having long discussions with some folks at YouTube, Google, and we feel a lot better about that. Anything we're forgetting to share with them? I do too want to thank our sponsors for Buds, Silencer Central, Alabama Holster, SDI, the Sonoran Desert Institute, Ballistol, Talon Grips, for their patience, through this.
Right.
And we greatly appreciate that, and I hope you all do. Please, let our supporters know that you support us, and
Right.
really appreciate them.
And again, we appreciate you guys watching
Yeah.
so immensely. First of all, none of this is possible at all at any point without you guys.
Yeah, because I wouldn't even do this if nobody watched.
It wouldn't be that fun.
If it
would
was just you, it'd be
Yeah.
boring.
It wouldn't be that fun.
You and my cats,
Yeah, it would not be that fun if no one watched. But in the immediate future, I mean, again, our ability to continue is largely thanks to you guys, and let's not
Yeah.
forget our peers in this. Other gun
Mhm.
YouTubers have really come through for us as well, which they exist because of
Really
a
have.
lot of you as well. So we really appreciate that a lot. And we may, and talking about the alternate platforms, I like that people are doing that. I hate
Yeah.
that. I feel like I'm put in a position sometimes where I have to say negative things about the concept of that, because I love the idea of that.
Yeah.
And it would be great to see that be successful, but I think it's important to understand, again, YouTube is a massive, it is massive. It's not even close compared to these other platforms. And it's unfortunate that some of the policies that they have that make it difficult, but it's still the best place to be if you are a video creator. And then again, Second Amendment, we want to be in front of people who don't necessarily support our rights, right? Because we don't want to always be preaching to the choir. I think we've converted made a lot of new gun owners over the years. I don't think we would do that if it was on a platform that only gun guys were looking at.
Not at all. It's the reason y'all are on YouTube. Duh, you're right. The reason you've been on YouTube for a good while, probably. View videos. A lot of you create videos. It is a great platform. It's just a matter of navigating the terms of service that have a tendency to evolve, right? And then things aren't necessarily grandfathered in. So
Right.
that's
And
what
so,
we deal with.
yeah, just try to
So-
bear with us right now. If some videos disappear,
Right.
like I said, again, there's of course the ones we made in the last month or so. Try to get those back up in some way.
Yeah.
We'll
Because we
do-
basically have no videos right now, a couple, so we're getting cranked back
Yeah.
up, and
and that's another thing we should probably mention is
Yeah.
we have some videos that we have made that were never uploaded
yeah,
that are now, they're in violation of these new policies. So we're
Yeah.
gonna have to probably figure out a way to tweak them so we can
Tweak
even
them.
get those up,
or-
for you
or,
guys.
do them. Some
see.
guns that you haven't seen yet, some things
Right.
like that.
So, bear with us, and I hope you can do that so we can kind of
Yeah.
get through this. But it's
Yeah.
unfortunate, but I think
So-
it might be okay. I'll tell you the hardest thing that I hate is these older videos that have been up for 5, 10, whatever years.
So much that we put into those, and
Yeah.
you go back, it's so sad. There are certain videos, I don't really sit around watching our own videos, but some of them will pop up. One of my very favorite guns, maybe it was an anniversary of a particular rifle or handgun or something, and it's, oh man, if that goes away, I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah, because we still have them, of course.
Yeah.
We still have the original files, but these videos take on a life of their own and become this whole ecosystem of comments and everything.
Yeah.
And then, how many views it got is like a kind of its own stamp, in time, which makes for the character of the video and the original upload and all that kind of stuff, and the timestamp and all that. It's gonna be tough to see that go away on some of
all
some
the
of
debates
those.
and arguments you all had on that particular video.
Exactly, yeah. So
We want to keep it alive.
yeah, so that's I guess the good news is because of you guys we're able to get with the right people, and we know how to continue forward. The bad news is it's still kind of the same story when it comes to a lot of our previous content in the era where we've had sponsorships, of course.
Yeah.
If you go back far enough, those videos are going to be fine, like the really old ones.
You know what's interesting? I have to remind myself sometimes that through all of this, and of course we've had issues before, a time or two, I don't really remember us ever doing anything illegal with firearms. Do you?
I don't think so. No.
That doesn't compute, does it?
Strange. You know what would have helped if there was like this really important document that they listed the importance of like freedoms, and then even
Yeah,
like
if only our founding fathers had
and
thought
if,
of that.
and if like guns were ranked like pretty high on that list.
Yeah, maybe up to first or second.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And
First
then
or
we
second
wouldn't
would
have
be-
this problem.
We wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah,
That would have been cool. Yeah.
maybe next time. We'll set up our
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're beginning to ramble, I guess. Anything else that we haven't remembered to?
Yeah, just be sure to watch the Sunday shoot-arounds too, because
Yeah, that'll be the next video probably, and
Yeah.
be back in the saddle
Yeah,
for the Sunday video coming up here in a couple 3 days. But I mean, basically, we've said everything that we know,
Right.
and we don't know much.
and we wish we could, and again, we wish we could tell you more about the specifics of it, but that could put us in jeopardy even further. So yeah, we told you everything that we can and everything that we know. So hopefully, this will be the end, but I have a feeling it will not be, because
Drama may continue.
the the YouTube policies are getting stricter and stricter
Yeah.
all the time. So we'll see, but
Yeah.
for now I think we'll be able to continue.
Right. So we really appreciate you all. Appreciate everybody sticking with us, and we'll be cranking back up here. We may have a little hesitation here for the next week or something, but you'll be seeing us with some new stuff here. So glad you came by, and John has finished, so I guess I have too.
Thank you guys.
Life is good.